be back? Maybe? Yeah? We're back, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Huh. It's never happened before. I wonder what... I wonder why. There's been an internet hiccup. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. You know, we share our poems now. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's see. See if we actually did show it right, Yuri. Poem. Words. Hello. Alright. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monika take the poem and I'll hold it in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori. Wait! That was not our intention. We picked actually, well, Sayori did like both happy and sad ones. I guess we picked just one word that maybe she didn't like. Oh well. Well, we'll see what happens. Like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. My ear is itching. Some hair in there or something. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. Or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh my god, it's so long! A lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. Look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? No, there was one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good, okay, or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Buzz? Your writing has really improved the last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But Books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. No? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Usk. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see normal. Nah, shouldn't mock. I didn't even know how to make myself happy. Okay, this is how I shouldn't. Poor Yuri. Poor Yuri. A little loner. Don't worry, we'll be your boyfriend unless you turn into a monster and eat our legs and I don't know, something awful. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that you really understood what I was missing all the time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful is really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly, second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw 'em. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? And more than that soon enough. Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. It's so long, italics poem. Stupid cursive dirt font. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss, but beneath the grey with rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish through the sand. Salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. Sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Am I aware that the beach is kind of an inane? Inane? What the hell does inane mean? That's a word I haven't really come across before. It's really an inane, kind of an inane thing to write about. But I tried my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I... Well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Oh, that's what it means. It's supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Meaningslos! Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She'd probably just want to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not too bad to... It's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so let's read about another beach. Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. Huh? I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress you or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like I said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you being so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here. Even if I have to put up with you. Ugh! Natsuki's elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ah! How the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Wait, she'll be my beach? Natsuki, are you trying to, like... Oh, will you be my beach? Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonders over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach. It's so funny. That you dream about each day. I'll be the beach. I can't can't even say beach now without laughing. Oh well. That makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you are wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, baby. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I'll be your beach. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something like was a nice massage. Something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, your take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Wow, I'm yawning way too much. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Dusk. Thanks. Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Ah? Of course! Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Usk. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait! Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. Yawn face make yawn. Yeah. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I know sometimes I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayuri? No. Usk. You don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Wait, are we accidentally picking Sayuri now? I don't get it. I thought I picked Yuri words. But we've had 4 poems, right? So we had 2 for Sayuri and 2 for Yuri. I mean, I guess this was unintentionally for Sayuri, but we'll see where it goes. Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. you had fun with everyone else instead. This would be so much easier. Sayuri? Glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri? Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Usk. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Yeah, well, in dating Sims games, then yeah, it's measured in whatever it is that you have to do to date the women. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. We didn't get to see her poem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why didn't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. A catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Seems you're right. She had a catchphrase? Must be because I haven't played this in a week that I didn't even notice. Weird. Oh well. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you to being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. Curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, I need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you help that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can... Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, I can't even... even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, maybe the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Does it matter which atmosphere? It's just any old kind of atmosphere. It's good. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, it just leaves you, Usk. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'll probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. Be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's giving me any choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? This may not like to be around you if you only make it out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for us to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys! What happened here? Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to us to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested, and he literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Cat? No, it wasn't a cat. It was a knot on one of my hoodie strings. I have no idea how I got that. I haven't been fiddling with them, and it's just like suddenly there's a knot. Ghosts in here. Of course. Very well. In that case. Right? So handsome. I think we all know which one we'll be going with. Oh, really? Natsuki was like, I can do all of the baking, Mari. And Monica's gonna have help from Sayori anyway, and Yuri's like, I don't know what to do. Well, probably most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? Can I really tell you're about to say something mean? No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Ask? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. Oh, hello, Monica L.Y. Monica Lee? Monica Lee? But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Usk? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Usk picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. We already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. As she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I am going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes will be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah! Hope to see everyone do their best. Scared away, wizard! But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Turn around. Sorry. Realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. Decide not to press Yuri for a reason. Maybe it was. Gotta check out the real pretty Usk. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Oisk. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to phone out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. Slurp. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though we got pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Shit's about to happen. You talking sports? There's no sports talk in my chat. I'll ban you. I'll do it. No sports talk. Actually, I don't care. talk sports how much you want. I just don't give a damn. It's already Sunday. And I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Ask. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. She's in her panties. Look, she's in her panties. Even has a little lace trim on it. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? Have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided in the last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, it's true. Or is it? Maybe she's a witch. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yup. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, after you left on Friday, something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Usk. Why can't it be just like it? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this. It's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. So I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Heh! Sayori! He grabs Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Usk. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Usk? Guess I have no choice this time. Oh, she gonna confess. Even the music's like, oh, she's in love with you. Come here and kiss her. But nope. We are mean dude. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Aw, shit. I was wrong. She might love us anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring effort caring to waste by having them send it to me? Wait, what? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Snap. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Usk. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. Why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Usk. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Really? Wow. Tears streaked down from Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Oh. Hey, Usk. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Usk. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. I'm sorry. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. lights turn off. Guess it's an emotional scene and they were like, yeah, I don't want to draw this. Gently Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her tears. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one when I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Itchy. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help us out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. See you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Look forward to it. Damn. And here we thought it would be like a lighthearted game about dating some girls with a spooky twist, and now it's like dropping all the feels bombs. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always text. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. Didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. See, you brought all your stuff with you. A lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh! I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ha ha ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would gladly have helped you clean. It would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! Snatch Yuri's wrist. Yours was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I'll let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Oh, there's a lot left. Oh, we're four something in 4 hours something into this game, and oh, Scythe, you tricked me. You tricked me. You said it was a short game. Anyway. Yeah. So, should we get started? Yeah. Have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess if I just like played it on my own, I would click through it in a couple of hours, but atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help out our guests. I want to help take our place. Yeah, I can't speak. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense. Guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Some weed, am I right? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Plan to cover the windows in black paper. I read that as black pepper. Because of the cylindrical wooden thing, I thought it was like, you know, one of those pepper mills. Oh dear. And use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What was that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Oh wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yum yum. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Also, why is her neck so damn red? I guess it's like the turtleneck is making her super warm. Just, it looks weird. Oh, I want saffron buns too. I want saffron buns. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Oh, but they're not for me, this stupid gluten shit. Derp. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word in each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom, and we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. Maybe attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. Actually, I don't think they're in stores yet, but if you want to start baking, go ahead. It's impossible. Jeez. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing it, something that she enjoys. You have an apple? Here's a marker, Usk. Actually, about that... Oh, well, you too, Wizard and Julia. Log in on Skype and I'll get to you about that after the stream. Nyeh. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I helped you once I finished cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. No, you're not gonna be disappointed. I'm just gonna tell you the time and stuff like that. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Look! There you are! You're right down there. Or there. Yeah. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You don't think it's weird? Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, kinda into knives. Just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Yes, isn't it? You really relax the You really like. You know what it says. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness. I feel the point on the knife with my index finger. Ow! Usk! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives it a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Gross. I mean, I do that to myself, but someone else? Yo. Ooh. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Uh-oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Ask, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Usk. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You cut yourself with a butter knife? Wow. Yes, but it must have been a sharp butter knife. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. Well, you know we have steel ones. I guess they're sharp Because you could, like, if you take your butter out of the freezer, it has to be able to, like, scrape some of it off. Maybe. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items you had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. You'll need about 6 cups of water to put 8 of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yeah? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Wait. She just... What kind of watercolor is this? Is it like one of those like hockey puck cake thingies? She puts the whole thing into the water? That's a waste of paint. Maybe. But like, why she's calling them tablets? Whatever. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look really nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of sunrise, the daytime, and sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. When we hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom, we can. Ah, neat! What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be even more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and has a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kinda reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Childish? No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yura stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. You hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets. Wait, can I go back? How do I go back? I missed it. Ah, something about paint on face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down. Yep, I clicked too fast again. Here. Pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Ah. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Oh, I gotta kiss her. Really? Oh, you gonna? And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Oh. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I have been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Really? We never got any sort of love in here? Come on. Give me the good stuff. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling in the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. You can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! Ha ha ha. Say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time finishing afterward. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. He was called Scorpion because he loved them. He loved eating them. I guess you know that now, but not when you were a baby. I guess you might not get to know that in the movie, but ew. Yeah, the bread biscuit thing. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things here seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounding like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk around at the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. Kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever we want. We can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles specially. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Usk. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that? It's just an awkward zoom in. But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Usk. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Usk. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? She's not in her panties, I guess, but it looks like panties. Those very strange shorts. Aw, really? Does it kind of look like a pajama shirt? And like... whatever. It's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come over here. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Usk? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Usk. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste yourself out there. You wouldn't have to put up with me being yourself. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you is like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Asuka. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Asuka, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. My dick. I mean, yeah. We are going after Yuri after all. I mean, we might love her as like the best friend ever, but then again, yeah. He'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and I will make you happy in the end. Promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? Being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so that I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else. I'll trust you with anything at all. So your smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. It's the most beautiful crying noise I've ever made. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at this, but I'm laughing at myself, my own ugly noise, rather than the sad thing that's happening on the screen right now. Clutching her head with both my hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. They never can be. You just dummy. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay. Honestly, I want to keep going, but I need to I need to go get some water because my glass is empty, and I need to visit the bathroom. So I will pause it. Actually, I'm gonna save it just in case it crashes. Yeah, let's overwrite this shit. Yeah. Break. Take 5, everyone. Let's hit the bathroom and make tea or whatever. I'll be right back. Aw, you had no more tea in the kettle. Eeh. Also, the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Took too long, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Ugh. Jazz hands. Wow, yawn. Yawning are coming back. It's coming back. The yawns are coming back. Because I paused. The yawns are returning. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri after the festival. Insane in the membrane? Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Usk! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Ooh. Yikes, really? From mint tea? Maybe you're allergic to mint. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Usk. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What? I stammer, embarrassed. So you really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Now I'm getting like a little suspicious about stuff here. It seems like they're all kind of the same person. Are they all like a fucking 4-person single unit succubus thing? I don't know. Yeah, it's getting strange. Now I know what it must feel like for you, Scythe, when you were streaming and you were streaming some game that I already knew was gonna happen, and I'm like, oh my god, stuff is happening. But yeah. Probably know a lot more than you think. Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you wanna check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets and let it out on the desk. laid out on the desk. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost a professional feel. Recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What happened to the music? It's weird. Oh well. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. That's, unnerving. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Self-aware music? No! Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ask? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different about everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try to not take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Meow meow. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, snap! What? That's weird. I mean, I figured she would have, but hanging? That's not what I expected. Then again, like, since Yuri is the one that likes knives, so Yuri probably wouldn't be the one to cut herself. Hanging is still a very difficult way to kill oneself. It could go very wrong, where you actually don't die. At least from what I've heard and seen on documentaries and stuff like that, but... Anyway... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. It has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Or is it? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. Aww. Wait. Is she glitched out now because she's dead? Snap! Loading a save game? Actually, I think we saved after. Do we click this thing? Oh, we're in Glitch City! Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Alright, okay, yeah, we did read this before. No, this is different. Is it? I can't remember. No, we did read this. interesting. What? There's another game that does this ish. What's that game called? Can't remember, but there is some other game that it's like, oops, you died. You gotta reset. And no, I'm not talking about Undertale. Ugh. Not Undertale, but I guess it's kind of similar. But there is something, some other game. Anyway, blarg, 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 blarg. Bye. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. Derp, derp, derp. 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 You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. Is one I don't recognize. Small figure. Expectations probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, Vice President. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Husky in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. No cupcakes! Oh my god! I guess we should have saved... I mean, Monika warned us, actually, to save often and before we made any big decisions. But I don't like saving. It's like, taking notes in class, I guess. It's just something I never do. I think the only game I save scum in is like when I don't want to die. Like in Dragon Age, you know? But, Chris, I've never played a visual novel before. Except, ones that don't really have a choice. I did play a few of them when I started streaming. Yes, well, it's not a few. Anyway. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Husk? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks over to the corner and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sits across from each other, still feeling awkward, and take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are really interested in putting it Derp. I'm not reading this out loud because I already have read it. I'm just gonna skim through the things I already heard or read. Also, yes, my voice is giving out a little. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't it have a cut of tea to help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Heh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, literary... really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking of this weird sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a constant conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. This is your personality. Are we gonna kill them off one by one? Ow! I don't want to kill any more girls. Also, why is my camera so up high? It's weird. I am gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna finish it, I guess, and killed everyone. Or something. Oh, is it so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, who's that? Well, it just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine, Natsuki. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing you showing. You have writing experience too, Natsuki. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. You all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Wasn't Sayori vice president before? I think she was. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take. You agree as well, Usk? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, blood that come forth through what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still, I have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls look back at me with dejected eyes. But... sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Usk. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I have been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Aww. She's just like, nope. F you, I'm out. And they all die. Wow, that's mean. Oh. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Usk, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I know. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Hey, everyone! I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all cheer. Monika looks over at me once more. Usk, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Excuse me. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and wake my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll get anyone in here. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Good fortune, eh? Yes? Right. She's gone! She's gone! Now the question is, do we still go after Yuri? Or again? Or still? It's like, is the one we reject the one that's gonna kill herself? If that's the case, then maybe we should, because we know what kind of happens if we go with Yuri, but now it's different, so we don't know, but like, Well, we'll try with Yuri again. Kind of. Poof! Oh, right. We pressed rain cloud last. Boop! Explode! Are there less words now? Feels like there are, but I don't know. Maybe there's not. Right. Yeah, can I sing? Oh, sticking. Massacre. No, I don't want you to anyway, so. That's a word that I don't even know what it means. Doki doki. Raindrops. Sadness. Depression. So it's just a weird word to say uneven. Oh, that's creepy. She was glitching. Come on, Lucky deserves a new slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're covering the text, Monika. Why are you covering the text? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Oh, sorry, Yasuki. Make sure to put your comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. I did bunny the game. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Oh, it is? Doesn't even notice. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, now that it's soon back out, I see it. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! She noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, it's just spacing out. I'm under this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Something's weird about her eye. Is that sliding off of her head? Oh, that's so funny. Bye. Wonder how far it'll go. It's gonna end up over here if I just never click forward. That's so dumb. Oh, it's sliding down. Also, it's like, okay, bye. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Hiro wasn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. The Family Guy thing where, like, Peter is pushing her eyes back in. So stupid. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. As it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Marco. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines, a lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. It starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That was not the same thing as it was before, was it? But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Nothing about limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. The dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Husk? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind of challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Have my big eyes over it full of horrible people that we always find out their way. And I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club anyway. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? She glitched! Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? Seem a little apprehensive. Okay, so this is strange. It's not strange. Well, the whole thing is strange, but this is like day 2. Except it's day 1. Because Sayori's not here? Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realized that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. So she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in it. Aww. I want to go back and pause that. I guess I'll have to check it on the stream later. But she wanted to bathe in my blood or something. I don't know. Really do apologize a lot, did you? Yeah, I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, ha ha ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk out and I hold my book more even between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Durb-a-durb. Durb-a-durb-a-durb. Ba-durb-a-durb. Ba-durb-a-durb. Durb-a-durb. Du-du-du-du-burp. Her face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? It's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. My breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ask? Something happened just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You heard about her? Oh, no, not really. Just making sure that she didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Wait, did we? We did go home. But we didn't. Did we pick words? We did. Wait, I'm so confused right now. I guess I just skipped past it, so I didn't even notice we're on a new day. Okay. It's fine. I suppose. Huh. Okay. That's weird. Great job, Usk. It's going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like, earlier, if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad it took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, no? Nice. Yeah. Well, let's read it then. Yeah, we already read this. Right? Yeah. Epiphany. What kind of epiphany, huh? Yeah, well, we know this. Let's go with Natsuki first then. Ask if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? I think I'm stupid. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. Put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Oh. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Tell you want to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah. Told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks this writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of people to expose? Is it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering their whole face. He's gonna hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? Guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. It just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along some words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical in new writers. And having been through that myself, I cannot learn to pick up on them. This most noticeable thing in recognizing new writers is trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, trying to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. What's your if I... Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. So many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope everyone in the clubs give you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if you're apologizing to me, yourself, or Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yep. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glad. But remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. Excuse me. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Usk. Me too. Phew. Yes, that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in a notebook. I asked Lance and Yuri and Natsuki. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. So with this language? Did you see something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of it? Clearly about the feeling of giving up. Wouldn't that be cute? I know that. Just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Usk did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Usk liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Usk appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Usk started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. Really start really really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Oh, shit's going down! Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. You want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, Yuri. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let us hear everything you really think. Sure, he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. You started it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it more. Oh, hello, Monica. Hey, Usk. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Go back outside. Go back inside once you're done healing. Haha. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Oh snap! I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Usk, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. Just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Usk. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. Okay. I really appreciate what? Okay then. Wait. It removed my shit? It removed my save Actually, I guess we did start a new game. Oh well, whatever. That was strange, to say the least. But now we've been playing for 3 hours and I can feel it in my throat. But yeah. I mean, I guess you, Chris, and Skype know about how much is left. I have no idea. But I feel like it's longer than, like, another 30 minutes, which is still more than I would be able to do. So, I'll continue this tomorrow. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for coming out, people, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, you know, all that shit. So, good night. Bye.